Alright, let's dive into this tangled web of boxing drama, where egos clash harder than fists in the ring. We're talking about Gervonta "Tank" Davis, Claressa Shields, and a whole cast of characters stirring the pot in the fight game as of March 31, 2025. The current buzz revolves around Tank's recent controversial draw against Lamont Roach Jr., a fight that's got everyone from fans to fighters questioning his shine. But let's not kid ourselves, this isn't just about one night. It's about years of beef, swagger, and some serious shade-throwing, especially from Shields, who's never been one to bite her tongue. Picture this, Tank's supposed to steamroll Roach, right? He's the knockout king, the guy who's been hyped as boxing's next big thing. Instead, he delivers a shaky performance that ends in a draw, leaving jaws on the floor and doubters licking their chops. Enter Claressa Shields, two-time Olympic gold medalist, undisputed champ across multiple divisions, and Tank's loudest critic. She doesn't waste a second jumping in, saying, "Might be the perfect time for Tank to finally get that therapy he wanted. If he can get his mind right, he can get back in the game." It's not just a jab, it's a haymaker aimed at his whole persona. Tank's talked about therapy before, how it could help him navigate boxing's brutal world. Sob about it, Shields knows how to twist the knife. She's not just poking at his mental state, she's questioning if he's really as untouchable as everyone thinks. Tank doesn't let it slide. He fires back, saying, "How's some woman boxer going to think she can take down a male professional boxer?" The fact that some grown woman can think of that is just one reason why I don't even have something to say. Can't start throwing words with a deluded woman. It's vintage Tank, straight, no filter, and ready to escalate. But Shields, she's built for this. She's been saying for years she could take on male fighters, Tank included. Back in 2019, she claimed she could handle Keith Thurman and give Gennady Golovkin a run for his money. She sparred with guys, dropped them, busted noses, and she's got zero doubt Tank's overhyped. To her, he's a small fry she could dismantle with her skills and grit. This isn't new territory for them. Their feud's been simmering for years, fueled by social media spats and personal digs. Last year, Tank went low, calling Shields a French bulldog. She clapped back, "I'm so happy you think I look like a French bulldog because you only beat up the ones you think are cute," referencing his legal troubles. It was savage, and fans ate it up. She's always hit him where it hurts, like saying he'd be nowhere without Floyd Mayweather holding his hand. To Shields, Tank's not self-made, he's a product of careful matchmaking and Mayweather's golden touch. Meanwhile, Tank's like, "I had to box to get out of my situation. I wasn't dreaming of titles, I needed money." He's saying he's already proved himself, so why keep grinding? The Roach fight just poured gas on the fire. A draw against a guy Tank was expected to flatten? Shields pounced, calling out his excuses, like complaining about grease in his hair messing him up. Grease? You worried about grease? A lot of male boxers fight with blood in their eyes, she snapped. To her, it's laughable that boxing's feared knockout artist is whining about his hair. She's all about real fighters pushing through, and if Tank wants to be a legend, he's got to act like one. She even argued Roach should have won, pointing to a knee that should have been a knockdown. If it was Tank in Roach's spot, they'd have called it, she said, hinting he's always gotten the soft treatment. She's not alone. Shakur Stevenson and Terence Crawford jumped in too. Shakur, who's been itching for a Tank showdown, gloated on X, "I made at least $20K tonight on Lamont." He'd bet on Roach giving Tank hell and told FightHub TV, Lamont won. "We're going to see if Tank really wants this fight now. I'm the best fighter in boxing." Crawford kept it short, Roach won. That should have been a knockdown. These aren't just opinions, they're piling on the narrative that Tank's been protected, and this fight's the proof. Shields loves it. She's been saying forever that Tank's matchups are cherry-picked, and when he faces real competition, like Isaac Cruz, where he went the distance, it's a struggle. Every time he fights someone real, it's a problem, she said. But let's flip it. Tank's got a point when he calls them haters. He's 31-0-1, with 28 knockouts, numbers don't lie. He's knocked out most of the opportunities handed to him, turning hype into highlight reels. Yeah, the Roach fight wasn't pretty, but a draw's not a loss. And Shields? She's 14-0 in the pros, with 3-division undisputed titles, but she's fighting women, not men. Tank's facing dudes who hit back just as hard, and he's still standing. His fans argue he's earned his spot, Mayweather or not. He's got power, speed, and that X-factor that fills seats. Still, Shields keeps chipping away. She's not just about the roach fight, she's dismantling his whole image. To her, he's a pretty boy hyped beyond his worth, always making excuses. She's questioned his mental game too, saying he's not the same fighter he was. Tank's admitted boxing's a grind, and after the draw, he said, "I thought I won. I did enough." But Shields sees weakness where others see resilience. She's relentless, even when she seems to play nice. Take that viral clip of Tank dodging a street fight. Some guy tried baiting him, wanting a friendly fade for clout. Tank walked away, cool as ever. Shields tweeted, "See, that's why I trash that troll up. Stop playing all the time." On the surface, it's support, don't mess with pros on the street. But dig deeper, she's saying she'd have swung while Tank bailed. It's another flex, another way to say she's tougher. She's got her own battles to back it up. Recently, the Michigan Unarmed Combat Commission lifted her suspension after a positive test for Chill Leaf post her heavyweight title win over Danielle Perkins. She's still in the game, still proving herself, while Tank, in her eyes, coasts. "What else can I do to become the face of boxing?" she's asked. 3-division champ, undisputed, beating the best, yet she's still clawing for that top spot. Tank. She thinks he's been handed it. So where's this going? The big fight everyone's salivating for is Tank versus Shakur. Shields breaks it down. Tank's got great skills and hard punches, he's explosive. But so is Shakur. He's faced harder challenges. She's not calling it 50-50, but she's not counting Shakur out. Tank's got power, Shakur's got skill and heart. That dog, that good chin, not scared to lose. It'd be a war, and Shields knows it'd test Tank like never before. Shakur's ready, saying, "We still got to see each other. He says he wants to fight me, so we're going to fight." Tank's camp? Cricket so far. Then there's the wild card, Shields versus Tank. She's dead serious about beating him, size difference be damned. "I spar with men all the time. I drop them," she said. Tank laughs it off. Man versus woman, no contest. But Shields isn't joking. She's got the resume, the confidence, and the gall to push it. Most fans call it delusional, but she's got enough cred to make you wonder. Could she? Probably not in a real ring, but the hype alone would sell out Vegas. This beef's a pressure cooker. Shields isn't letting up. She's tearing Tank's rep apart, piece by piece, with Stevenson and Crawford adding fuel. Tank's holding his ground, dismissing them as noise. The roach fights the spark, but this fire's been burning for years. Mental game, street cred, legacy, it's all on the table. Shields sees a protected star. Tank sees haters mad he's winning. Who's right? Depends on where you stand. Tank's got the knockouts, Shields has the medals, and neither's backing down. Boxing's better for it. Love the drama or hate it, it's keeping us glued. What's your take? Drop it below, and stick around for the next round. This ain't over.